this is Declan with Wolfspear Airsoft, and today I'm going to be showing y'all the newest addition to my rig, which is the Wynex Tactical admin pouch. And so what this entails is a front pouch, 3 magazines, a pouch here in the back, and my personal favorite, an entire storage compartment, which I make use of using my Allen wrenches, a pen, and 2 notepads. And so the reason I feel that this is important on the battlefield, be it realistically or in airsoft, and especially airsoft with myself, is because if you serve the function of team leader, you're going to need to keep track of planning and your teammates, especially with the notepads, because you're going to want to know what your plan is, how to dictate your plan, and how to show that to your teammates. Also, with the Allen wrenches, you'll have gear that breaks and or needs, just a quick tune-up in the middle of a fight, and you're not going to be able to return to your vehicle or to a workbench. And so that's the best piece of advice that I can give you, is to keep notepads and tools on your kit, especially in something like this, where it's quickly and easily accessible. Now, as I said, this does include magazines. My vest does come with those as well, both here in the front and on the sides, as well as one on the belt. This was a mag pouch, but it is a radio pouch, but that's not the point. My point is, every piece of gear that you have has a function. If it doesn't have a function, why is it there? And so that's what you should be asking yourself when you make a airsoft loadout or a realistic loadout, depending on what it is you are doing, and you're gonna want to plan around that. First question before you buy any piece of gear is, what do I need it for, and what should I anticipate? It's always what you need to think about. Anticipatory needs are a prevalent piece of battlefield planning. Alright, with that being said, I'd like to address another thing. Where has Wolfspear been? Well, I'll make it clear, our members, specifically myself, have been busy, so I haven't been able to get out content as much. And that being said, I do love working to show y'all how we do things and what our loadouts are and how we run them. I know mostly it's been me, but there is more content coming soon. Now, I do want to address another thing that I will be putting on the channel within a later date. So, during Wolfspear's original founding period, I drafted a document constitution, a set of rules and guidelines that we as a team expect our players and anyone we partner with officially to abide by. Now, that being said, I do want to address some of the things it does cover here and now in this video. And that being said, one of the biggest pieces we addressed was a zero tolerance policy. That is first and foremost something that I realized was a problem with the airsoft culture. And so we were quick to analyze and say, this is what we want, this is what we want to see here on the field, and this is how we expect our players to act. Now, the secondary piece, and the second biggest thing, both of these are number one, but this is the second biggest: safety. We do have a set of safety rules and safety regulations that do abide by our state's regulations, as we don't want to see players getting hurt, and we don't want to see players getting in trouble for helping other players who are injured, because that's not fair to anyone, be they the victim or someone trying to aid a friend. So, with that being said, within the coming days, I will post a voiced over slideshow video of what these guidelines are and how we intend to show them, not just on the field, but also off the field as well, because that is something that I think is important. Wolfspear is not just a sports team, we are a community, and we want to show that to the world. Thank you.